hath the Lord testified against you. Catherine.
New England, 1630. A devout Puritan family stands trial before their community. At the center, William, the father, challenges the authority of the church, his voice unwavering, filled with righteous fury. His beliefs are too extreme, even for the deeply religious settlement. Banished for his pride, William leads his wife Catherine, their teenage daughter Thomasin, son Caleb, mischievous twins Mercy and Jonas, and newborn Samuel into the unknown. They travel days through dense forest, eventually settling at the edge of a vast, dark woodland. They pray, thanking God for guiding them, for giving them a second chance. With hands blistered and backs bent, they raise a home from the earth. A cabin, a barn, a field to sow. Their voices echo hymns in the wilderness. But something watches them from the trees. The forest is not silent. It whispers. It breathes. As the sun sets and shadows stretch long across the land, the family remains unaware. They are not alone. A gentle morning. Thomasin plays peekaboo with baby Samuel beside the woods. She covers her face, speaks softly, peekaboo. She removes her hands. The baby is gone. No cry, no rustle, no trace. Panic overtakes her. She searches, screams his name, but the trees remain still. The forest has swallowed him whole. What Thomasin doesn't know is that deep within those woods, an old crone carries the infant into her lair. She chants ancient words, lays him on a stone, and with a knife, she performs a ritual, a baptism of blood. She bathes in the child's remains, smearing red across her body, laughing beneath the moon. The witch has awakened. Back at the homestead, grief grips the family. Catherine falls into despair, unable to nurse or eat. William buries the pain in labor. The twins play games with the goat. And Thomasin begins to feel the weight of blame. Something has shifted. Something has been unleashed.
Art thou then born a sinner?
I was conceived in sin, and born in iniquity.
The days grow darker. Crops rot in the field. The corn, once full and golden, now withers, blackened and sick. The family's faith is tested. They fast, they pray, but God is silent. At night, the twins whisper to Black Philip, their jet-black goat. They claim he speaks to them, tells them secrets. Catherine accuses Thomasin of carelessness, perhaps even sin. Her grief has turned sharp, cold. Caleb, quiet and dutiful, begins to question the nature of their suffering. Is this punishment? Has their father's pride cursed them all? One morning, Thomasin catches Caleb staring at her chest. Guilt flashes in his eyes. The burden of sin weighs heavily on this boy raised in fear. That night, a rabbit, strange and still, appears in the field. The dog barks, the horse panics, and the animal vanishes like smoke. Something unnatural surrounds them now. Not just misfortune, but malice. And the forest feels closer than ever.
Early dawn, Caleb rises quietly while the others sleep. He slips into the forest with a rifle, determined to hunt, perhaps to prove himself, perhaps to lift the burden from his father. Thomasin joins him at the last moment. They ride deeper into the woods than ever before. There they spot the strange rabbit again, its eyes too human, too still. Their dog, Fowler, gives chase, vanishing into the trees. Suddenly the horse rears. Thomasin is thrown. Caleb is alone, lost, frightened. He wanders through shadowed glades. He calls out, but the forest offers no comfort. Then, a clearing. A woman appears, beautiful, barefoot. Her crimson cloak drapes over pale skin. She smiles without warmth, eyes gleaming. Entranced, Caleb steps forward. She kisses him gently, then grips him. Her hand, old and gnarled, snakes around his head. Her beauty fades. The forest swallows him whole. Rain pours. William searches, frantic. Thomason returns home alone, bruised, dazed. Catherine accuses her of leading Caleb into danger. The tension sharpens. Blame hangs thick in the air. That night, a knock at the door. It's Caleb, naked, unconscious. The family gathers around his fevered body. He babbles scripture, eyes wild with torment. His lips split. He retches. An apple, bitten, black, bloodied, spills from his mouth. The twins accuse Thomason. She's a witch, they cry. She cursed him. William falters. Doubt creeps in. Has evil entered his home? As the fever rises, Caleb shouts praise, his voice rising in religious ecstasy. Then silence. Caleb dies. The children cry, and Catherine collapses. And somewhere, deep in the woods, laughter echoes.
Get me gone!
The family splinters. Catherine spirals into grief and rage. She lashes out, accusing Thomason of wickedness. Her eyes, once maternal, now glare with fear. The twins continue their strange games, whispering secrets from Black Phillip. They say he tells them things they shouldn't know. Thomason fights back, calls the twins liars. She's desperate to defend herself, her voice cracking with desperation. William, torn between reason and fear, turns to the Bible. He cannot make sense of the darkness in his home. He builds a decision born of desperation. He locks Thomason and the twins inside the goat pen. We will pray, he says. God will show the truth. As night falls, thunder rumbles. In the pen, the children huddle in fear. Outside, the animals grow restless. Something watches from the trees. Something hungry. The house is still. Everyone is dead. Thomason sits in silence, bathed in morning light, stained with her family's blood. Hours pass. She walks outside, dazed, hollow. Black Phillip waits. Speak to me, she says quietly. A pause. Then, a voice, deep, smooth, seductive. Wouldst thou like to live deliciously? Her breath catches. Wouldst thou like to see the world, eat butter, wear fine dresses? She says yes. Remove thy shift, the voice commands. Bare, trembling, she steps forward. The goat leads her into the forest. For the first time, Thomason walks freely, unburdened by her family, by her shame, by her God. The night welcomes her. Thomason walks barefoot through leaves, the moon casting pale silver across her skin. She reaches a clearing, lit by fire, ringed with women. They chant, laugh, float. Naked, unashamed, they dance in the night air. Witches, in communion with the dark. Thomason watches. Then slowly she steps forward. Her voice joins theirs. She rises. Her body lifts from the ground, hair flowing upward, arms outstretched. Laughter bursts from her lips, not madness, not fear, but liberation. The forest is no longer a place of danger, it is home. Thomason ascends above the trees. Her face is calm, eyes open. Her soul, once crushed under the weight of purity and judgment, now soars. She has become what they feared, a witch, not hidden in shadows but reborn in moonlight. There is no more guilt, no more prayer, no more silence, only freedom. Her family lies in ruin, her past is ash. And yet, she has found her place. In the cold, cruel forest she laughs. Not a girl, not a victim. A force. The witch lives.